25. If an airplane's speed is 500 miles per hour, what is its speed in feet per second? Round your answer to the nearest whole number. There are 5,280 feet in a mile. So, we want us to convert the speed of the airplane from 500 miles per hour to feet per second. So the first thing we're going to do is come up with a plan. What is our plan? So what units are we starting with? We're starting with miles per hour, and we want feet per second. So we need two plans, okay? So the first plan is going to be miles to feet. Do we have a conversion for miles to feet? Yes, we do. They told us right here, 5,280 feet in a mile. So I can go straight from miles to feet. I have a conversion for that, all right? But then hours to seconds. Can I go straight from hours to seconds? I don't know how many seconds are in an hour, but I know how many minutes are in an hour. And then I know how many seconds are in a minute. All right. So for miles to feet, we're just going to go straight there. And then for hours to seconds, we're going to go hours, minutes to seconds. We're going to break it down. All right. So that's the plan. So let's start. All right. So write your first ratio. What do you have currently? We have 500 miles per 1 hour. Okay. And then our next ratio is miles to feet. So miles is going to go at the bottom because I want it to cancel out with the miles at the top in the first ratio. All right. So the conversion from miles to feet is, they told us 1 mile is 5,280 feet. Okay. So look, miles canceled out. That's how things cancel out. When you have something in the numerator and the same thing in the denominator, they cancel each other out. So miles has canceled out and we're at feet. That's where we want to be. Okay. Let's keep going though. So now we got to work the second part of our plan, hours to minutes. Okay. Or hours to seconds, but we're going to start with hours to minutes. Now, where's hours going to go? Hours will go at the top because it's at the bottom in our first ratio and we need it to cancel out. So hours to minutes, there are 60 minutes in 1 hour, okay? So now we've got from hours to minutes, hours cancels out, okay? Now let's go from minutes to seconds. So look, minutes will go at the top here because it's at the bottom in the ratio we just finished. And seconds will be at the bottom. So 1 minute is 60 seconds. Now look what happens to minutes. Minutes cancels out. One in the numerator, one in the denominator, they cancel out. I'm left with seconds. That's where I want to be. All right. So the last part is the easiest part. Go ahead and multiply these ratios or fractions straight across. Multiply all the numerators together and then all of the denominators. So when I multiply 500 times 5,280, I get this nice big number here. So that is okay, 2,640,000. And then the bottom, when I multiply 1 times 6 times 1 times 1 times 60 times 60, I get 3,600. And then the last step is to divide. Okay, so I get this decimal here, 733.3 repeating feet per second. All right, so look at your answer choices. Which one matches that most closely? And that would be B.